The team at Technology for Hotels knows how busy you are, so we've created this concise briefing to keep you up to date on key happenings in the hotel industry. Let's dive in. This week, we're really looking at the key developments shaping hotel strategy.
Yeah, things like property news, investment flow.
Exactly, and those crucial market shifts, particularly across Asia Pacific and New Zealand.
And of course, technology and talent, always big topics.
Absolutely. So where should we start? Maybe new openings?
Sounds good. Let's start down south, maybe Tasmania, Kittawa Lodge.
Right. Kittawa Lodge on King Island. They've just launched the Kittawa Retreat.
Oh, yes, the two-bedroom place, really leaning into that refined, off-grid luxury feel.
It is. Seems like a growing niche. And they're bringing back their guest chef series, too.
Oh, interesting. Who have they got lined up?
Rusheen Kaul and Stephen Nairn. Top Aussie chefs doing exclusive events in May, June, and July, August.
Smart. Creating destination appeal, making it more than just a stay.
Definitely a differentiator. Okay, so shifting to acquisitions and investments.
Yeah, some significant moves there. IHG Hotels and Resorts, for instance.
Ah, the voco Darwin Suites signing. That's big for the Northern Territory.
It is. Their first voco property there, set to open, what was it, late 2025?
Yeah, that's right. An 87-room upscale spot in Darwin's CBD.
And it's a conversion, isn't it?
Yeah.
From an office building.
Exactly. I'm partnering with JH Group. Seems quite a resourceful way to expand.
It really is. You get the location, you leverage an existing structure, introduce the brand.
Plus, plug into their global network and IHG One Rewards. A solid strategy.
Definitely multi-pronged. And then there's G-Day Group. They're still expanding rapidly.
They are. Just secured a 20-year sublease for Bargara Beachfront Holiday Park near Bundaberg.
Rebranding it as Discovery Parks Bargara. It's a pretty big site, right? Over 300 tourist spots.
Yeah, 6.7 hectares. And they're putting money into it, too.
$10 million over the lease term, I read, with $2 million upfront for upgrades.
That's a hefty investment. Shows confidence.
And it's their fourth acquisition this year already, pushing them past 90 properties nationwide.
Wow. Clearly betting big on the holiday park and drive tourism market.
Seems like it. Okay, maybe we should pivot to some of the broader industry trends.
Good idea. That CBRE 2025 Global Hotel Forecast had some interesting points for APAC.
Yeah, the main takeaway seems to be the strong recovery in international arrivals.
Hitting 92% of 2019 levels last year, was it?
That's right. And they're expecting to actually surpass pre-pandemic levels by about 2.6% in 2025.
So demand is back. But what about rates?
Well, occupancy is recovering, but the forecast suggests ADR growth might moderate a bit. Normalize, maybe?
So hotels might need to focus more on value or, ancillary revenues.
Precisely. It's not just about room rate anymore.
Makes sense. And speaking of focus, Accor is getting recognized again for their people focus.
Ah, yes. HRD ANZ's 5-star employer of choice. 3rd year running.
That's quite an achievement, especially with over 21,500 staff across the Pacific.
It really underscores how vital workplace culture is. Their investment in training, flexibility, Indigenous careers, it's all crucial.
Absolutely. Now, let's look across the Tasman. New Zealand's recovery.
It's a bit of a mixed bag over there, actually.
How so?
Well, you've got places like Queenstown, Christchurch, Rotorua doing well with RevPR growth. Strong tourist spots.
Okay.
But Auckland and Wellington, they're seeing declines. Partly oversupply, maybe reduced government spending hitting Wellington.
Right. So a bit uneven. What's the outlook?
Longer term looks better for Auckland, especially with major events and the NZICC opening in 2026.
Ah, the convention center. That should help.
Plus, falling interest rates are apparently sparking more investment interest. The forecast is for full tourism recovery by early 2027.
Okay, so patience needed, but positive signs. Now, tech partnerships.
Yeah.
Jane and Techne Infiniti Ventures.
Yeah, that's an interesting one, specifically focused on AI in travel and hospitality tech.
Accelerating innovation, right.
Yeah.
Gain is becoming a preferred strategic partner for Techne's Scalar program.
Exactly. They want to support over 100 startups. It's not just about the money, though.
No. What else?
It's about strategic advice, real-world pilots, making sure the tech actually fits market needs.
And access, like to HI Tech.
Yeah, creating a whole ecosystem, basically, a platform for these startups.
Sounds promising. And on a practical tech note, sustainability efforts. Adelaide Marriott.
Good example. They've gone plastic-free with water bottles by using civic hydration stations.
Touch-free filtered water. Guests get refillable carafes.
Yeah, And the impact is pretty clear, saved over 45,000 plastic bottles apparently.
Wow. Plus cost savings and, better guest experience for those who care about sustainability.
Win-win, really.
Yeah, right.
Okay, shall we quickly run through some key people movements, stars in motion?
Sure, always good to know who's moving where. Quite a few notable ones.
Felicity Arthur at Accor, taking on loyalty operations for Pacific MEA APAC.
Jason Winter, now GM at Beats & Hotel, that's the NRL one.
Daniel Gritz, new GM at Hotel X in Fortitude Valley.
And Scott Breen, appointed GM at Courtyard by Marriott Melbourne Flagstaff Gardens.
Down at Rydges World Square, Daniel Newman's been promoted to EAM.
Right, and they've also got Jamie Bramwell as the new F&B manager.
And Matthew Lambert as executive chef. Lots happening there. Shows the dynamism in leadership.
It certainly does. Okay, finally, let's touch on AI. It keeps coming up.
Because it's really starting to change things, isn't it? It's not just theory anymore.
How are we seeing it impact guest experience?
Through personalization, mostly. AI assistants, smarter booking systems, tailoring the journey. Think like that autonomous hotel concept offering really tailored stays.
Right, it operationally.
Streamlining things. Revenue management, predictive maintenance, marketing, even helping drive direct bookings via AI-optimized websites.
But there are barriers, right? Legacy systems.
Definitely. Legacy systems and getting the data integrated, that's a big hurdle.
So what should hotels be focusing on?
Investing in that data integration, AI training for staff,
Yeah.
ensuring privacy is built in.
And crucially, balancing the tech efficiency with that essential human touch.
Exactly. It's an evolution, not a replacement. But adaptation is definitely key to staying competitive. The AI shift is happening now.
Well, that about covers it for this week. That wraps up this week's 5-Star Weekly Briefing. Thanks for tuning in and staying informed with the latest in the hotel industry. Don't forget to check out our 5-Star Conversations podcast, hosted by Brendan Granger from Technology for Hotels. He interviews influential industry leaders, offering fantastic insights into their journeys and the future of hospitality.
Yeah, some really great interviews there. Definitely worth a listen.
It's a great resource for anyone looking to stay ahead. Until next time, stay well and stay ahead. See you next week.